Hi everyone, have a new problem here. It said find sketch the region bounded by the graphs and the area of the region. So we have two trig functions. We have the f of x, g of x equal cosine x, and the g of x equal 2 minus cosine x, and my integration limit from x between 0 and 2 pi. Alright, before we do this problem, so we have to go over the unit circle. So unit circle, this is because I have like 1, the unit is 1, and basically it shows the angle value for the degree and the radian. So it starts with 0, pi over 2, which is 90, pi, which is 180, 3 pi over 2, 270, and then 360, 2 pi, 2 times 180. Alright, and then we have value here. We have 1, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 0, and 0, minus 1. So this value is assigned to the first one is cosine, that's for the cosine. So that's cosine, and the second one is for the sine. Okay, so now we want to graph the two functions, and we use the unit circle to help us graph these two functions. So we have the graph here. I'm going to start with the easy one, which is the cosine x, and we know cosine x. This is how we do it. So if we substitute cosine as 0 is 1, and then cosine as pi over 2 is 0 here at this point, and then cosine at pi is minus 1, and then cosine 3 pi over 2 is 0, and then cosine at 2 pi is 1. So that's function here. And let's graph the second one, which is 2 minus cosine x. Okay, let's do that. What is the value for cosine 2 minus cosine x? So as 0, cosine x as 0 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so that's my first point here. And then pi over 2, cosine pi over 2, cosine pi over 2 is 0, so 2 minus 0 is 2. So my second point is here, 2 and pi over 2. Alright, and then pi, cosine pi is negative 1, so this is 3. This is my third point right here. And then my 3 pi over 2 cosine is 0, so it will be 2. And finally, at 2 pi, the cosine is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, which is here. Okay, and let's do the graph. So the graph will go from here and like that. Oh, let's just, we can do better than this. Alright. There you go. There you go. So that's your 2 minus cosine x. So if you notice here, that's a normal cosine curve. But this is minus, so it's flipped. That's why it's facing down this way. And it's shifted up by 2 minus cosine x. Now, he wants to know the area of the region between the two curves. So he wants to know this area. That's what he's asking for. Okay, all this area here. Alright. So let's get the area. So what do we have to do with this? So we're gonna do the integration equation here. So let's see. So integration, my area equal integration from 0 to 2 pi, and then top minus the bottom. So we have this function here. That's one is g of x, and this one is f of x. So it will be g of x minus f of x. Alright, dx equal 0 pi over 2 pi, I'm sorry, it's going to be 2 pi, 2 pi, And then let's substitute. What's that? G of x is 2 minus cosine x minus cosine x dx. So equal 0 to 2 pi 2 minus 2 cosine x, because we have cosine x and minus cosine x, that's 2 minus cosine x, alright, dx. And then let's do the integration. So equal from 0 to 2 pi. Let's take the 2 common factor, 1 minus cosine x dx. So will be, and then we can move the 2 out and do the integration. Okay, integration of 1, this is x minus cosine x, integration of cosine x is sine x, and from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, then let's substitute for this. So 2, okay, x 2 pi minus, what's sine of 2 pi? What's sine of 2 pi right here? Sine of 2 pi, 0. Right? So sine of 2 pi is 0. So this is going to be 0, and that's my first substitution. Then minus the second substitution, which is going to be x value 0 minus sine of x, sine of 0 is 0. Okay, so this all cancel out, so it will be 2 area 2 times 2 pi, which is equal 4 pi, which is equal almost 12.5, since a pi value is equal to 3.14. And there you go. That's your area. There you have it.